back to another vlog. I'm so sorry that it's dark and you've got this creepy light on my face, but it is very early in the morning, so it is about 5:45. My husband Nick is driving, hence why I'm able to vlog whilst we're on the way, so I'm not on my own for a change. Got a little dog as well. Elsa, say hello. And it was her birthday this week, so Elsa was 9 this week, so she's coming with us too. And we've got Franco in the back, and we are just heading up to Oasby to have a pop round the 100. So we're at Swalcliffe last week, which was a bit of a disaster. So we're just hoping for a nice, confident, positive run. The weather has been a little bit dodgy this week, so I'm not 100% sure what the ground's like. I did walk the course on Friday, so because my times are so early, my dressage is 8 AM. I thought I'd go across on Friday and walk the course, so that's done. The course looks absolutely lovely, but we have had quite a lot of rain and they were running yesterday, although not running over my course, so that's good in terms of the cross country. So yeah, so we're heading up there now. Shelley is going to be meeting us there, so we're meeting at about 7, and then it's just getting him all organised, and yeah, hopefully we can get a better dressage score than last week, because last week it was very disappointing. I've got a new plan in terms of how I'm going to warm him up and just kind of go for it and see if this new way of doing things has an impact on our scores, because just trying to keep him nice and relaxed and chill is not getting us good scores. Is it, Elsa? Elsa says no, it's not, Mum. So we'll see you in a little bit. Right guys, it's still dark. What if I put my light on? Does that help? No, that blinds you. Oh, you can kind of see me. So we are here. Nick drove. Can you see Nick? If I shine on him, there he is. And Franco's here too. Can you see Franco? He travelled really well. We did get stuck on the A1 for a little bit. I'm trying to turn my light off now. Yeah, we did get stuck on the A1 for a little bit, so I was a little bit concerned that time was ticking away. Look at all these people trying to get their lorries onto the field. We're nuts. We must be absolutely nuts. But we've got an hour till my dressage now, so we're just going to let Franco have a bit of a chill. We're going to go find Shelley, and then it will be starting to get ready and starting tacking him up. But I can tell you, it is cold. hop over that. It's nice.
Good runs at 90 level. Today they are stepping up to this BE100 for the first time. 15 years of age, as you may mention, as by Millalani, who also trains the partnership. They go clear. 14.
Right guys, so that is us back home. Franco is back out in the field with his buddies. I'm so sorry that I didn't manage to vlog in between each section. The weather was just absolutely pants. Really wet, really windy, so I thought, well, you're not going to hear anything anyway, but hopefully you would have seen the course walk, you would have seen our dressage test, our show jumping around and everything, and you know what, I'm really pleased with how today went overall. So our dressage, I tried a new way of warming up, so very much thinking about getting him really forward, ignoring what his head's doing, and then kind of bringing him back together before we go into the test. I was really pleased with our test. I thought it was really nice, and I was really disappointed with a 35 because I thought it was more around a kind of a 32. But for once we weren't a million miles away from the pack, so I think a lot of people sort of got like a 32, 33, and normally we're way behind, so actually in that sense I was quite pleased. And I think this year I've got a flat work lesson booked with my trainer in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to do some British dressage with Franco as well, so that is kind of firmly in the plan, and we just need to really nail it. I feel like we've got the relaxation now, he just needs to have a little bit more ground cover and be working over his back, and I think when we're at home he does do that. Oh sorry, it's really windy, I hope you can hear me. But it's just as soon as we go to an event, he gets quite excited, he loves his eventing, especially his cross country, so it's just getting that balance between him being nice and forward but not kind of tense and a bit too forward, so that's something to work on. But overall pretty pleased. Show jumping then, he warmed up beautifully. You'll see that Nick was in the warm-up with me, and he really kicks my ass. He can't ride himself, but that doesn't stop him from telling me what to do. So he warmed up really nicely, but just before I went in, they were taking the gazebo down next to the show jumping ring, and he was really giving it a good look. Now Franco, a couple of years ago, I wouldn't have ridden in this wind because he was very kind of wind sensitive. Getting a dead arm, change arms. And so just before I went in, they were taking the gazebo down, and I just felt him go a bit tense, and when he's tense he goes nang on the bit, and I thought, oh no, that's not ideal. But anyway, I went in, gave him a good canter. I got off his back and I thought, right, come on, let's just go for it. And actually, I thought he jumped a really nice round. I thought those 2 poles were quite unfortunate. There was quite a few horses that were kind of scrabbling into the bottom and then jumping out. And he didn't do that other than that one fence. But he just tapped them. So I thought, oh, that's the way of show jumping though. Sometimes you can get an ugly clear and sometimes you can get quite a nice, you can have a nice round and have poles. And yeah, I appreciated that they'd moved the fences onto fresh ground from yesterday, but it was just in between. So sometimes on your corners, I just felt they were quite energy sapping. And yes, so we had 2 poles, but not too worried because actually I thought he felt confident. I thought I rode quite well. So I was happy with that. And then we headed off to the cross country. And as you'll see in the footage, the cross country, the heavens opened. So it really started to rain and I was freezing. I was freezing in my base layer. So yeah, sort of warmed up, and then there was some confusion over who was going first. Somebody came with the wrong number. There was a supposed withdrawal. So it was a little bit confusing knowing when we were going to set off. But the starter at Oasby is the most lovely guy. And every time he sets me off, I get a clear round. And I don't know whether it's just coincidence, probably is, but that always helps me. And he has a nice chat with you before you go in. And Franco was just fantastic. Like, he just flew around. He was spot on for every single fence. We didn't lose a shoe, which was good. And I thoroughly enjoyed the cross country. He just felt absolutely on his A game. He was up for it. He was locking onto his fences. Totally different horse to Swalcliffe last week. So I definitely think going to Barracliff, which is the previous vlog, so do go check that out, really helped just get our confidence back cross country. And he was just wonderful. I did get 5 time faults, but to be honest with you, I knew that I was out of contention with my scores anyway. And I was just really focusing on kind of protecting him and getting the clear round. And there was 2 places where I definitely lost time. So you kind of come down the hill to the step. So you have a step up and the roll top, which is in the course walk. And down there, I was just a little bit cautious because I thought this is slippy and I don't want you having like a slip and then losing confidence. And then going into the wood for the second time, so the furthest wood, I went quite wide to get fresh ground and to get really straight so that I could say to him, look, there's your fence, jump it. And you know, if we'd done a few more events and stuff this year and had kind of a better season, I probably would have kind of scooted around, jumped on the angle, off you go. So that's where I lost time, but as I say, not too worried about that. It's more important that I kind of protect him, protect our confidence. And yeah, he finished really happy. He felt perfectly fit enough as well, which was fantastic. So I'm really chuffed that we finished on a good note for this year. Nice confident note. We're going to go away, do our winter training, get those lessons in, get doing some BD, get show jumping a bit bigger, and then come back next season. Hopefully we won't have any injuries, and hopefully all of our events won't be abandoned at the beginning of the season. So my plan at the moment is to start next season and just do quite a few 100s in a row. To get kind of 6 under our belts, get our confidence back, because we've not had like a consistent season for years now, what with me having babies and COVID and injuries and, you know, life. So I think, yeah, put the work in this winter and then next season come out and do quite a few in a row, and then yeah, go from there. But I'm just over the moon. I think I might buy the cross country video of today because he just felt fantastic. And yes, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So I hope you did too. Sorry, it's a debrief at the end again. I need to get better at vlogging as I'm there. But as I say, the weather was so crap, I thought my phone is not going to love this. But yes, thank you so much. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Also follow us on Instagram at heebie-jeebies eventing. Don't know what the next vlog will be now, but I will see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.